boys, Taylor, Will, whole team. Another Saturday doesn't mean we stop. We do not stop. And when you guys need somebody to be an addition to the Wolfpack, you need somebody that's willing to do the weekends. I'm a night owl, so that's how you guys keep seeing these videos a little bit later, except, now it's like 5 o'clock, so it feels a little weird making this that early. But one thing that a producer can also be able to do is be a utility player. So you need somebody to edit videos, you need somebody to create graphics, you need somebody able to, maybe the guy who runs social channels is on vacation. Okay, well, now we can help schedule stuff, we can help put out impromptu shit, because sports world never sleeps. Right now, we're living in one of the best, most packed NFL free agencies I've seen in at least the last 6 seasons. So it has always got to be going 100, 100, 100, 100, and that's why having more people that are willing to sacrifice and they know about different things can really be helpful. So, like I said, maybe that social guy's off in the mountains. It's all right. That's where you get other people in the Wolfpack that are able to help. One of those ways is that I have a ton of experience with Sprout, so I have no idea what apps or platforms you guys use to schedule social or to schedule anything, because YouTube allows you to do that within the app itself. But sometimes it's a lot easier to schedule stuff for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all on one place, which is at least what I know for Sprout. Now, another idea that I had for you guys is that when it comes to the bus, I have no idea if it runs, but I know that you guys said that you have to move it someplace. So I don't know if this is infringing too much on Grit Week when it comes to the PNT boys. And I know they took last year off, rightfully so, but I want to see, because of the incredible connections that you guys have across the league, maybe it'd be fun to get just like a day in the camp, a day in training camp, or what does a full day of OTAs look like from your perspective? Because we get the perspective of your beat reporters. We get the perspective of some of the fans that are just there with their cell phone cameras. But how do the pros see it? How do they view it? Do you interact more with fans? Are you interacting more with the coaches than during typical practice? I have no idea. And I think that a lot of people would love that peek behind the curtain as well. I also don't know if any organization would necessarily be okay with that, because it seems like a mini Hard Knocks almost. But depending upon where it goes, obviously Tennessee's a perfect place. But at the same point in time, maybe we want to interview people that are, or you guys want to interview people that are outside the org. So who knows? Now, my final thing that I wanted to show you all today, tomorrow we've got some video editing as well. But tomorrow, what I wanted to what I want to show you is Spooktober. So planning never sleeps. I know that when it comes to October, that is a shit ton far away. But regardless, we got to have a plan. So tweaking it a little bit differently, because Spooktober was one of my favorite segments you guys did. Now, it was a month long, so I don't know if we're considering that shit a segment or not. Regardless, here are some ideas for what I think Spooktober Part 2 can be, or a little upgraded. And again, obviously, plenty of room for tweaking. All right, Part 2. So what I wanted to do with this Spooktober was kind of go by week, because I know that there was a different movie per day, and you guys talked about those movies. We also debated, who's the best killer, shit like that. There was the bracket, incredible stuff. But, we could always run it back, and that's definitely going to work, no question about it. But even tweaking it a little bit can just kind of provide some new perspective. So I was thinking of going, series by series per week. So instead of just kind of bouncing around, you could have 1 week that's dedicated to, because they're all in like these weird universes. So, 1 week's dedicated to the Conjuring series. So you run through The Nun, Annabelle, Conjuring, La Llorona, Conjuring 2. That's 5 right there. Or another week of just straight up killers, mad killers. So Halloween, you get Michael, you get Freddy, you get Jason, you get the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You could even throw it in there, I guess. But Scream, holy shit, how could I forget about Scream? So thinking of just kind of expanding week by week, or another another franchise you could do a whole nother week on is Hannibal. I mean, you've got Manhunter, Silence of the Lambs, the OG Hannibal. There's, I think Red Dragon's another one. And then finally, they're just coming out with a new one. So we could even talk about new ones that are taking place. I don't know why I say we. I say we like I'm a fan. Well, I am a fan. But I say we like I'm part of this shit. But you guys get the picture. So those are some ideas for Spooktober. I think can be kind of beneficial, just kind of, growing it. Because we can take what happened last year, build off it, or whatever. But again, have a great Saturday, guys. Keep kicking ass, and we'll catch up tomorrow.